So I walked into my office this morning, and I apologize for the bad audio, but I thought I would go through this cool Google Plus overview because they just published it on my page. And I know there's a lot of negativity coming out of certain areas of Google regarding this particular update, but of course we don't really know how it's all going to pan out till it pans out. Personally, I'm a big fan of the way Google does things traditionally, so let's see what we got here. My first impressions, so to speak. Apparently, it's claiming it's got a simpler, more beautiful stream, a brand new version of Hangouts, and a new way to make photos great. So let's see what's new. Okay, we'll go through this nice little menu here. Go here to visit your profile, manage photos, join communities, and more. So this all looks relatively similar. Actually, I do like the left navigation better, for sure, because it's smaller, the icons are smaller. It does take up a little more space here on the left, but it looks like they're going to actually be able to hide it too, or shrink it down. We're going to find out that in a little bit. So let's see what's next. Yep, it just hit itself on the left-hand side. Bring conversations to life with Hangouts, so we can send messages, share photos, and make video calls one-on-one with a group of friends. So it looks like Hangouts has moved to the right here, which is somewhat confusing because now it has all these members of Hangouts here, which on the right-hand side it was actually kind of nice that I could see the current active Hangouts. So time will tell whether that's worth it or not. But it looks like we can do all of our Hangouts in the top right corner still. And make your photos look even better. Enjoy new tools that can back up, organize, and enhance your photos automatically. I heard about this, so they're like Instagramming it. I don't know what to say about that. So it looks like that's what they gave us for the basic overview. So if I highlight my mouse over the left, it does flip in the navigation, which is pretty nice. And this is the new timeline, obviously, which a lot of people are saying it looks like the Facebook one, but honestly, I think it looks more like the Pinterest. I don't know if you guys have been on Pinterest. Things are all over the place, which I still like it though. It actually reminds me of the iPad layout. I really like the iPad layout, so I think this is kind of cool. I like that I can actually click on plus ones, and it looks like I can click a drop down here to view post activity, which is pretty cool. It looks like my photos taken recently and upcoming events are in the top right. So I can share what's new still. Oh, that's kind of cool. Flips in, and it actually lets me kind of select my circles like I normally would. And I can add video links and events. Very cool. I like that. Cancel that out. Flips back, it looks like. Let's see how the new Hangouts look. If I select that, nothing happens. Let's try it again. Okay, so Hangouts is apparently now a drop-in menu on this right-hand side here. I can start a new Hangout by clicking the plus sign here and inviting people. Now, this is a little confusing for me because I used to do Hangouts on air, and I used to hang out by myself in order to do that. What's this Hangout party in the top right-hand corner? Ah, here you go. Hangout party must be similar. If I click start a party, there we go. Then it loads up the traditional Hangout format. So that's exactly like it used to be. It looks like there's some different changes here as well. So you can send out invites and everything like that. It says Hangout party's happening now, so I can actually join current people's Hangouts right now as well, right through this menu. So I'm going to cancel that. So that's kind of interesting that they did change that in the bottom right-hand corner rather than the top right, but it looks like Hangouts can be shrunk. I kind of like the real estate usage here now. You got a lot more readability here on the home page. And from what I understand as well is if I go to home, or if I go to profile, and I pull up the profile here, I can actually, let's see here, somebody had told me that I could actually change the way that this worked, the settings. Let's see if we can figure that out here. Let's go back to, it is a little confusing at first because obviously change is scary. Change is always scary. Here, if I click more and I scroll all the way down to the bottom, it looks like I can select stream layout and it will actually change it back to the traditional layout. But it still centers it, which is kind of weird. So I think what they're trying to do is get people to move away from the traditional layout into the more, the new official layout, which I still think time will tell whether that's actually a good change or not. Like I said, I prefer this on my iPad. I do like this layout on my iPad, and I feel like I'm getting more content here, which is really nice because I found myself in a problem where I wasn't getting I was following like 2,000 people, and I wasn't getting enough content from the people who were in my circles. So that was kind of frustrating. So on the left-hand side, it looks like we got what's hot. And we can kind of see all the most popular stories. And really, let's go to the communities. Let's see how the communities have changed here. Whoa. Oh, okay, so I get to pick my community like usual. And here's my community page. Oh, wow, About My Community got huge right on the right-hand side, which is actually kind of cool. I like that. People will actually see the full layout. Left-hand side, ooh, members 353 has a bigger location for members. I like that. All the categories are nicely organized on the left. And it looks like we also have the share and invite right there instead of in a drop-down button kind of hidden. Looks like notifications are a little more obvious here, so you can actually do show post and home stream and amount standard. So you can actually increase the amount of posts that show up in your home stream for that community. And so again, I can go down through here and I get a little more content than I used to. I like that. So my first thoughts are, I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it a little more. My initial impressions are that I like it. I like having more content, being able to go through, and I think it's going to make sense in the long run for this migration to take place. I like the Pinterest layout, so I get a little bit of everything. It looks like you can actually do, these are called inline tags, so if I select a feed here or a hashtag, it will actually show up an entire search result for that hashtag. So you can actually discover more information just by selecting a search. Looks like you can save searches now too, which is pretty cool. So overall, I think it's a pretty decent upgrade. We'll see how it pans out. And it looks like YouTube's right here at the top. I love that because they're actually going to start integrating YouTube into Google+, which is what I've been wanting them to do. So that's all there is to this video. As always, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to leave comments or ratings and like it and subscribe. See you guys at the next video.